Hey everyone, today's video is about when you get injured in front of him. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get going. Bakugou Katsuki. You were walking home from school, your hands in your pockets, and your thoughts deep in your mind. Suddenly, a car sped past you and splashed a muddy puddle all over you, causing you to slip and hit your head on the curb. You lay there in pain, dazed and confused. Y.U.M.I. You heard a voice calling out. You slowly opened your eyes to see your boyfriend, Bakugou Katsuki, running towards you. What the hell happened? Are you okay? He asked as he knelt down next to you. I don't know, you said weakly, feeling a sharp pain in your head. Stay here, I'll go get help, Bakugou said, getting up and running towards the nearest hospital. You tried to get up, but the pain was too much, and you collapsed back onto the ground. You could feel the blood trickling down the back of your head, and you knew you needed help fast. Minutes later, Bakugou returned with a group of nurses and a stretcher. They quickly loaded you onto the stretcher and rushed you into the hospital. Bakugou followed closely behind, holding your hand and trying to reassure you that everything would be okay. You felt safe with him by your side, and you knew that he would do everything in his power to make sure you were alright. After several tests and x-rays, the doctors told you that you had a concussion and needed to rest for days. Bakugou stayed with you the entire time, holding your hand and keeping you company. You scared the hell out of me, Bakugou said, his voice filled with emotion. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm sorry, you said, tears streaming down your face. I didn't mean to worry you. It's not your fault, Bakugou said, wiping away your tears. Just promise me you'll be more careful in the future. I promise, you said, leaning your head against his chest. Bakugou held you tightly, and you could feel his love and warmth surrounding you. Despite the pain and fear, you felt safe and protected in his arms. You knew that with him by your side, you could overcome anything. Todoroki Shouto. You were walking home from work when you suddenly tripped and fell on the ground, twisting your ankle in the process. You tried to stand up, but the pain was too much to bear, and you collapsed back onto the ground. Are you okay? A voice asked. You looked up and saw your boyfriend, Todoroki Shouto, who had apparently been passing by. Relief washed over you at the sight of him. No, I twisted my ankle, you said, gritting your teeth in pain. Todoroki immediately sprang into action, helping you stand up and supporting you as you went towards the hospital, which was quite close by. The journey was slow and painful, but Todoroki never left your side, his strong arms keeping you steady. As you reached the hospital, Todoroki helped you onto the chair and went to the front desk to get you registered. You were in so much pain that you barely registered what was happening around you, but you knew that Todoroki was taking care of everything. The doctor took a look at your ankle and confirmed that it was a bad sprain. They gave you some painkillers and a brace to wear and advised you to stay off your feet for a few days. As Todoroki helped you out of the hospital, you couldn't help but feel grateful for him. Thank you for taking care of me, you said. Todoroki smiled. Of course, I'll always be here for you. You leaned in for a kiss, but Todoroki gently stopped you. Let's get you home, and rest at first. He said, "We can save the friskier stuff for when you're feeling better." You chuckled, feeling lucky to have someone so caring and thoughtful in your life. Midoriya Izuku, you were walking home from work one evening when you suddenly stumbled and fell, scraping your knee badly on the pavement. You winced in pain, trying to pick yourself up, but found it too difficult. Suddenly you saw a figure approaching you. It was Midoriya, your boyfriend, who had been on his way to meet you. He looked at you with concern and quickly knelt down to assess your injury. "Are you okay?" he asked, worry etched on his face. You shook your head, tears welling up in your eyes. "It hurts so much," you said, your voice shaking. Midoriya didn't waste any time. He gently lifted you up in his arms and started running towards the nearest hospital. You held on to him tightly, grateful for his strong arms and quick thinking. As you arrived at the hospital, Midoriya rushed you inside and frantically called for help. The nurses and the doctors quickly came to your aid and assessed your injury. Tended to your injury. Midoriya never left your side, holding your hand and offering words of comfort as you went through the painful process of treatment. Once you were settled, he went to get you some water and snacks, making sure you were as comfortable as ever. As you waited for the doctor to discharge you, Midoriya held you close, reassuring you that everything was going to be okay. You couldn't help but feel grateful for having such a caring and loving partner who was always there for you when you needed him the most. The fact that he cared about you that much, to even stay with you in the hospital every time he could, take care of you, and try to make you as comfortable as ever, just made you feel like you were the luckiest person alive. And maybe you were, having him as your partner after all. You didn't wish for anything else, just him and you. And, honestly, maybe it was better that you got injured, 'cause it made you get a lot closer to each other. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Goodbye!